$213 in pure extra profit yesterday on this Shopify store by using a simple app on Shopify. There's many apps like this that you can use. It's not really tied to one specific app. However, we're gonna show you the app. This app right here is called, I'm gonna jump right into this, Reconvert, Upsell, and Cross-Sell. Now, this app is something we've used multiple times, more so inside of our advertising agency. I have something a little bit different that I use on my own things, but this is such a simple, very cost-effective way to get started with setting up an upsell and a cross-sell. And a lot of people only pay attention to the upsell, but inside of a marketing funnel in general, there's upsells, there's cross-sells, and there's downsells. So for an example, if you sell someone a product, let's say you buy whatever, a laptop from me, right? You buy the laptop. I upsell you to a laptop case. You say no, then it downsells you to this, right? It moves you through this funnel and offers you multiple things. Now you can kind of build that out with an e-commerce store fairly easily. Obviously, the lowest hanging fruit to make some money is just a simple upsell. Now the reason upsells are super powerful, at least the way that we utilize them inside of our advertising agency, is it does a few things. Obviously, it helps boost the profit margin, which from a general perspective, people would say, oh, you're just making more money. That's great. But there's more to it than that, because the higher your average order value and the higher the net profit per order, you're actually able to do a lot more in terms of your advertising. Just because it allows you to have a larger ticket value, you can play around more with more ads, more different audiences. There's just different stuff you can do. And so it makes it a little bit easier for our media buyers inside of our advertising team to just have more success and find more success and scale quicker. So that's why our optimizing team focuses on the store a little bit, things like email marketing, upsells. Now, for this client to make an extra $213 exactly yesterday, it was on about $300, maybe not even, a little bit under $300 worth of upsells. So an extra $300 in revenue. Now, normally if a Shopify store in general does $300, it's not gonna profit $213. The reason upsells are so profitable is because there's no additional advertising cost. The only cost is your product cost. You can even upsell digital things. You know, if you're selling an electronic product, some people upsell warranties. Some people can upsell faster shipping if that's something you can offer. There's different things like that. So that's one idea and one structure. There's also cost associated with the app. Some apps are $10, some are $30, some are $50, some are $100, some are based off the amount of orders that you're doing. So be sure to check that out, because you don't want one that's based off your orders when you're scaling aggressively, right? So upsells is something that I definitely recommend that each of you, if you have an e-commerce store, if you're watching this right now and you have a Shopify store and you're actively doing some sales, set up an upsell app, because it will help make a difference in terms of your advertising. And I know that's a little bit of an extra cost up front. Again, most apps have a free trial, so you can test it out there. But it's definitely something where upsells is a huge portion of pretty much any business. So for an example, I've given this example before. Costco sells about $30 million a year worth of chicken. They also lose tens of millions. I think they lose 30 million or whatever the number is. They lose tens of millions of dollars just selling chicken. And that's their thing. They offer chicken for $5, like a rotisserie chicken or something, right? Well, they put it all the way in the back of the store, and they always move where it is. Why? Because Costco, which is a huge like wholesale food store, big grocery store, their average order value is over $130. They know that they're gonna be able to upsell people along the way. They're gonna buy other things. And that's the whole idea. So the upsell is truly the model that pretty much every business is based off of, because a lot of companies lose money on the front end, you sign up for Amazon, there's all these other things that they can sell you. So just one of those things to consider. And as an advertising agency, upsells are one thing that we definitely focus on with our clients to help get them some extra profit coming in. We like to optimize before we really start dumping a lot more money into the ads, because then you make sure you're maximizing the dollar for dollar profit out of that. So your ROAS is very, very high. So that's one thing we focus on. For everybody who's been asking questions about our advertising agency, make sure to book an absolutely free call using the top link in the description. If you haven't already, you can speak with one of our client managers, see exactly how we structure things, how and when we implement the upsells, email marketing, what we start doing with the ads early on, and what the numbers behind that look like. So we can help you start from scratch or scale something existing pretty quick if you already have sales coming in. So be sure to do that. And if you have any questions at all, maybe I'll make a Shopify app video, but I'm definitely doing a Q&A soon. So any questions you have, make sure to leave them in the comment section. I might answer some of those here, and you'll definitely be seeing a Q&A on the channel shortly. So yeah, if you have any questions, fire them away there. Make sure to drop a like while you're down there dropping a comment. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.